Hey everyone, it is Rocky, and now it's time for our quick little intro. If I could actually get over here. Open Holiday AF. We are live. And I don't know, Kim's looking at her live mic like a chipmunk. So I don't know what happened to, you don't have your glasses on. What happened to your glasses?
They're here, but I mean,
Oh,
I
you
don't
just
need
don't.
them unless it's really like minute, like
Oh, I see what's going on. Well, we got some great stuff that we're going to be talking about today. I've got some stories that I want to talk about, also stuff that's been happening in my personal aspect. And of course, Jackie's just walking around. She's like, I gotta use the goddamn bathroom before we start. So that's fine. That's fine. You know, she's gonna be joining us real soon. But like I said, we're gonna be having some. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can share. How come I can't share this stuff? Maybe it doesn't even see me. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Whoa! Okay, I'm loud. I'm loud. Okay. So a few things I want to go over today is about some of the things that have been happening in the paranormal, as far as stories that we got. It has been some interesting stuff happening in the paranormal. We're going to a few stories that I found on Coast to Coast. I know we haven't been on here for a minute, but definitely going to be talking about a few of the stories that for a quick topic. So anyways, let's see. I just want to make sure I share. Oh, and shout out to the 2,000 people that liked the hashtag haunted AF. We are growing. I remember we started at 600 last week. Now this week we're already at 2,000 likes. I want to say thank you to everyone that joined us and have, been supporting us this whole time. It's really an honor to be able to have. Okay, Jackie, I'm going to add Jackie onto the stream. It's like, hi, how you doing? See Kim right next to her. It's just like, oh, it's just throwing off on the back. So I'm going to do a quick share to my page real quick on this and post that. Okay. So I know I'm stalling a little bit, but I know you guys had your rockin' show yesterday, and it was really good. Oh, you got your microphone over there. Sound check for Jackie. Maybe it's your computer volume. Might need to turn it up on. Or maybe the computer's not even plugged in to hear the sound. So, but anyway, busy day for Rock, man. I tell you, we have had a photo shoot earlier. We went to a few locations in Vegas and had some video and photos. So that way we get the Rockin' Angels also get that show underway as well. And it was a real interesting experience. And here we are now. We're live and everyone's here. So I guess we'll just go right into it. So the first one that I'm going to go into is it says security camera films odd entity. And I saw this a little bit earlier.
Just to let you know, someone just messaged that there's so much reverb about it.
There's a lot of reverb. Maybe it's because someone's computer volume's up, possibly. Kim, is your phone on? Go to the comments real quick. Lots of echo. Jason says lots of echo. Turn off.
I think it's all.
Okay, so I turned off all the mics, except for mine. Everyone's mic should be turned off. Jason, does it sound a lot better? I just turned everyone's mic off except for mine.
I'm getting like double. Yeah, me too.
That's probably because the video's on your computer. Is the video on?
Say it again.
Is your video on?
I can't hear anything.
Okay, I muted you, so you guys got to share that mic over there. But I think everyone else
I
is.
can't hear anything at all.
Okay, Jason says it's better. Don't worry. Don't worry. You don't even have to wear the headphones if you don't want to.
Don't wear them.
No, you don't have to. You can hear us straight in the studio, so that way it's just for us to hear ourselves. So I just want just to hear my voice, my lovely voice, and I'm glad. Okay, thank you, Jason. I always appreciate that. Jason's my new comment tech director, who I really appreciate. You are hired. We will send you a donation through PayPal for hooking us up every time. So, but anyway, the first video that we got is really interesting. And when I first saw this video, I was about it just looked like some guy creeping around the corner. And then when they started noticing things in this video, it was something that was a little different. Now, could it be a camera error from people that have seen this video, or is it something that really happened? So here, I'm going to roll video over here from, okay, we get our information from Coast to Coast. I don't want to leave them out because they do show this. So I want to share the screen, and we'll go from there.
In this video, we have footage of this entity that pops his head around the corner. So here, let's take a look at the video and we'll talk about it afterwards. On the first glance of this footage, it is easy to think that this is just somebody looking out of the room and then closing the door behind him. But when you look closely at this entity, you can see that this entity doesn't have hands. It has something like tentacles, black tentacles. Now the witness states that there's nobody in the home but her and her small baby. So what's alarming is this thing looks out to make sure that there's nobody around and then closes the door behind him. I say, lady, you need to get somebody in the house or you need to leave. But guys, look at this footage. Make of it what you will, and until next time, stay blessed and keep safe.
So yeah, they say that it had tentacles on that. So what do you guys think about that footage? Do you think it's real, or do you think it's?
Can you play to stop it, like pause it in that one spot where he's peeking out?
Oh, play and stop it? Yeah, I'm sure I could do that. Let me. So hard to control it. Like, I'm still learning StreamYard. So let me. Okay, so let's go over here. And then we'll go on. Gotta hit the play button. Like I'm saying, it's a little. I'm using two screens, so it's a little harder.
See? Oh my God. Do that again.
On first glance of this footage, it is easy to think that this is just somebody looking out of the room and then closing the door behind him. But when you look closely at this entity, you can see that this entity doesn't have hands. It has something like tentacles, black tentacles. Now the witness states that there's no.
So if you see, like, I don't know why this keeps popping up, but if you see, like, right here, you see like weird tentacle looking hands that he's
in the
trying
home, but her and her small baby. So what's alarming is this thing looks out, make sure that there's nobody around.
See the hands right there?
The door behind him.
So like right here.
What are those? Jackie, Deborah, what are those?
I don't know.
They're very interested, though. I know the girls are very interested in what those are.
That's so weird. I've never seen it like that.
So yeah, it is like, well, I don't know.
Lady, you need to get somebody in the house or you need to leave. But guys, look at this footage.
Leave.
Make of it what you
Wow, that is very. Look at how big those hands are. I wonder if it matches the rest of the body.
No one can hear anybody but you.
Really?
No, no, no. Everybody can hear us. It's the microphone. Your mic is. Yeah, I muted you.
Oh, okay. Because people are commenting that they can't hear any of us.
Oh no, no. It says all echoes, and then they're saying, yeah, they can hear us now. They said it's way better. From the comments that I got, I don't know. Probably.
Ed just texted me and said, can't hear anyone but Rahkee.
Well, check your guys' mic out.
Testing, testing.
Testing.
Can you guys hear the ladies? Can you hear the ladies over here? Jason, my tech, if you're still here, can you tell us if you hear everyone here? Matt, hey, how's it going, Matt? Matt's here. Hell yeah. So, only you can hear the girls.
Testing. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I...
Yes, now.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Testing.
Okay.
Heard one. I think he heard you.
Testing, testing, testing.
I hear. Can anyone
Yes,
hear
now
me?
they're saying everyone could hear, so that's good. Jason's saying yes, so I appreciate you, Jason, for letting us know that. So yeah, this is mainly going to be. I think it turns our mic off whenever we talk about when it shows the videos. So just that could be another thing. So that could be a possibility as well. So this next one we got,
Wait, can I say something? Can I say something about the tentacles?
of course, talk about tentacles.
So when we were at the Goldfield High School, the team there had mentioned that they saw like this creepy crawly thing, and that these fingers were reaching around, and they were like
Really?
crooked and like knuckly.
Oh my God.
And so, like crawling, and
Crawling in
so
my
that could be
sleep.
similar. That could be similar. Something that looks like fingers, but they're just creepy, crawly,
Right.
spidery looking things. Seems like the same thing. Well,
Where
we
was
didn't.
this video shot again?
Wisconsin.
This,
right?
yeah, I think it was Milwaukee, if I'm not mistaken. That came from. So Holly says she hears everyone. Thank you, Holly, for
Only can
confirming
you hear
too.
me? This is Jackie.
So, well, you guys are on the same mic, so if she hears Kim, I'm sure she could
Oh, okay.
hear you. So let's go to the next one. So this is a camera capture, another one. Mysterious orb in Daytona Beach pastor's house. So I wonder if the pastor is into the paranormal, or I guess we'll share screen. Let's see what's going on here.
The first thing I'm thinking, like, whoa, what is this?
Pastor Monzel Ford says as he was sleeping one night last week, his home surveillance camera motion detector kept going off. So from bed, he pulled out his phone and looked at the living room.
This orb, this just hovering in my living room.
No one else was there. It wasn't a flashlight or passing headlights. And Pastor Ford thinks it was too big to be a dust particle. He walked into the living room watching feed on his phone.
But when I went out there, I couldn't physically see what I'm looking at in the live feed. So now I'm like, whoa.
The orb came and went for hours, at one point splitting into several shapes.
That's when I'm like, nope. Something's going on here.
Pastor Ford haunted by some of the things he's seen as police chaplain and while working his own street ministry. But nothing has spooked him quite like this.
If it's physical, I can stand it, I can challenge it, I can approach it, I can deal with it. But when we talk about things that's just floating and disappearing.
This man of faith says the odd occurrence has certainly led to a lot of spirited debate. But so far, he has no certain explanation.
If I know what something is, I'm okay. But it's the unknown thing that throws me off.
We asked Pastor Ford if he and his family are comfortable staying in their house with all this going on. He says they're certainly not about to give up their. However, they're more than willing to give up the ghost. In Volusia County, Claire Metz, WESH 2 News.
First of all,
Now, wouldn't you call those specters?
Oh, what do you mean, specters?
Aren't those called specters? People want to call them orbs. but they're
Right.
not. Those are specters, right? Specters. That's a proper name for them, right?
Yeah.
Specters. Balls of light.
Balls of
They
light.
want to call them orbs, but I don't really like that word. I know a lot of people don't like the word orb.
Right.
But they're specters. They're balls of light.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be like the essence, the essence of the spirit that can draw energy off of other things to manifest.
Now, this thing split. Are you sure it's not type of maybe reflection that came in the house during that time through a window?
That's
We
what
don't
I
know
think.
that.
I
It really
know.
looked more like a reflection or like a flashlight.
That's what I think, kind of like a reflection.
It really didn't look like anything I've ever seen
Normally
before.
specters like our balls, and they kind of
Right.
go weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. Me and
Almost had,
orbs
a
are
weird
like,
movement, like a bouncy movement, like somebody's moving something,
Right.
Or a reflection off.
or a
a window.
reflection off a window or something. That's what I'm thinking it is. And
Yeah.
maybe it caught as
Spirit
far as
orbs
that.
kind of glide.
Yeah.
That didn't look like it was
No,
gliding
that
at
was
all. It
just
was
like
kind of
a-
like bouncing. So
Yeah, it was
no,
kind of
that
weird.
was that was weird.
You know what it kind of reminded me of? You know those like wind chimes that hang in the window, and sometimes they hit the sun just
Oh,
right, and inside your house, you'll have that exact same shape. It'll be like floating around in your room, like it will look like it's floating in the middle of the room or on the floor or the wall. That's exactly what it looked like to me.
Jason says, I'm not buying it. Was out of focus too much. I agree with you on that, Jason. I'm not buying it either. Me and Orm, like, it's very rare for me
Jason's
to.
buying everything because he's at Target.
It's called Target. Okay, I shop at Target.
Sorry, Jason.
But
Target.
no, seriously, like orbs are a very rare kind of anything that I ever get a chance to see or have ever experienced. And even with some of the episodes we had, I'm always like, I don't know. So on that one, on the flip side, I don't know. And it's each of the viewers, if you guys believed that it's real or by any means, shoot out in the comments what you feel, whatever you feel, So, on this next one we got is it says here, Canadian theater seeks ghost. And what it's saying over here is that a theater in Canada has launched a rather clever contest in which the winner will earn the right to be the site's resident ghost when they die. And I guess what it is it's a 102-year-old regiment theater, and they want to have a signature spirit there. And then I guess after you pass away, you're going to be known as the ghost. To be resident, they're going to give you a plaque and everything, and it's a contest. And you got to send in you send in a $25 donation to earn the right to see this. So it's definitely something that people have decided to look into to find out, like, if they're going to be a part of this. For the most part, when I have went on investigations over in Los Angeles, California, there was this theater there that had a murder, and what happened was one of the people that worked at the theater were murdered right in front of the building, and had to deal with some other stuff. But we went to go because they believe that the spirit resident stays there because what happened. They always say spirits stay here because of that. Spirits are waiting for loved ones. Something bad happened. That's why spirits still remain at certain locations, right? Mm-hmm. So on this one, it's kind of weird because, like, okay, you're going to win a chance to be a resident ghost. Like, am I going to want to stay there after I pass away? It's like, all right, this is eternity. So I'm just going to walk over to the theater and just earn that right. So, yeah. Arden is there. How you doing,
I'm gonna go
Arden?
haunted out of spite.
Really?
For free.
I'm haunting all my exes. I'm just
Still to this day.
to this day, right? I believe in karma. So yeah, so this is the thing that's going on in theater. What do you guys feel about it? Do you think it's going to be legit. It doesn't, I don't know, it just doesn't feel legit to me. I mean, I understand that it's a great contest, but I don't feel it's going to be a legit
There's
thing.
nothing legit about it.
Right.
Nothing legit about that.
It's just a tradition or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically more an entertainment thing.
Right.
Fun.
Right. I definitely agree with
Are you
that.
really gonna die and go there?
No.
No. No, I'm going to be pissing off other people when I pass away. That's what I'm doing. So. All right. So that's another story. Okay. So this one, here we got, of course, another security camera. And in this one, this was dated back October 15th, a few weeks ago. And it shows that it's, let's see, security camera films a shadow person on this. And let's just check it out. Let's just see. Oh, and it's funny. It says right here, security films shadow person. And then when you look at the video, it says mysterious demonic shadow figure. God. So let's just take a quick look here. Creepy music to go along with it.
Is it on?
Yeah, can you hear it? Oh, I see it. I see it. You see it right there?
Yeah, I can't see it on the show.
It's right next to the left side of the car because you're. It's right. I'm blocking it. That's why. Here, I'll replay it. And you'll see it come up right to the left side of the vehicle. Like right here. I'll start moving.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you what.
It looks fabricated. Like,
Well, here's what I think. Hold on, let me. Here's what Rahkee thinks. Now, if you really look at it, and if you're really watching the video, one of them mentioned it's a bug. I agree. Like, even though it looks like it's coming from, like, I'll bring my mouse over here. If it's coming from, hold on. I didn't even show it. Oh my God.
no, I know.
Let me. He's all like, I'm not. Oh my God. How do I get it?
Trying to get this.
Well, I'll play it one more time. Well, let me. All right. Did I? No. Okay, we're gonna start again. We're gonna start over here. All right. Hold on. Let me. Sorry, guys. Feel bad. So if you see it, it's right over here that it seems to be this demonic shadow figure caught on CCTV according to the video.
You know what that looks like to me? A bug crawling out of the camera.
Exactly. Yeah, I totally agree with that. I agree. Automatically, it was
You
debunked.
can actually,
Yeah.
you can see the bug and then you can see the wings
Yeah, it looks like a bug.
at the tail end of it.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Demonic.
That's a demonic fly right there.
It's a demonic fly.
That's what it is. Look at
Maybe it's
that.
one of those murder bees.
Oh, it's a hornet, murder hornet.
Murder bug. What was it?
Bug on the land. See, I got all the debunkers on this channel. They already know. Like they watch me. So that's I'm always like probably debunking everything before I post it. But yeah, I don't know. I think
Bug on
that
the lens.
So yeah, if you look on the thing, it says mysterious demonic shadow figure
Hey,
caught on
Jinxie's out there. Jinxie
CCTV.
love. Hey, how are you?
Demonic bugs.
Who's out there?
So
Everyone's
Matt
saying
is
that's
saying-
fake. Rocky, are you going to
Matt is
turn
saying,
on?
can
the-
I
Jason
come
said the
on?
same thing.
Who said that?
Matt, can I come on?
Yeah, we'll
We're
bring.
trying to get Jinxie on.
Yeah. We'll bring on Matt in a little bit.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, Matt, I'll bring you on. Just give me one more second, then we could talk about like all the stories and stuff as far as coming on. So okay, that's one, and then so we got two more stories to go, and so this one is man accused of vandalizing cemetery in an attempt to rescue his grandmother. Or resurrect his grand, not rescue. I think it's a little too late to rescue. If you're already at the cemetery.
Yeah, really.
So So I guess it says here is a Tennessee man is accused of causing a staggering $30,000 in damage to a cemetery, and what told the police was a bid to resurrect his late grandmother. And it was reported occurred on Monday evening when cops in the city of Knoxville responded to a call of some vandalism at a church cemetery. So it also says here, didn't take long for they found out who it was. And let's see. He said he lost a loved one. And I'm just trying to read through this to see if how he was exactly going to resurrect.
I can tell you exactly how he was going to do it. It was Halloween, and he just got done watching Pet Sematary.
Oh, really? Is that what you think?
That's exactly what I think.
You think that there was some holy ground involved to where he was going to go put his Mima on, and this
Nana
person,
has risen.
Nana's risen. That is amazing.
So did he get her?
To bring, let's see, well, I mean, if it cost $30,000, you better have got your Mima out of the cemetery. If you're causing that much damage, you better have made it through the stash of.
See, Tracy.
Why do you got $30,000? Why can't you just go to the one place, where his grandma is, just go dig that up rather than destroy everything. I think what happened was this guy may have been on some type of,
Drug?
yeah, I wasn't going to say that, alternative mind-changing enthusiasm.
Why don't you
And
just have her stuffed and put her in a chair in the house?
I know, right? I want to be on display somewhere. If I pass away, I want to be on display. Just like this. So I'm just like watching you the whole time. I'll be at Zach's museum with my haunted AF. That's exactly where I'm going. I'll be like Zach could have, this is the paranormal investigator, Rahkee, with his rock box down here in the basement. And then Matt's going to be pissed off because I'm in the basement. So he won't let anyone else in. You're gonna have to go on the special tour to see Rahkee, all shattered up. So yeah, but yeah, I think this dude was just on something, probably doing some dumb stuff, and then when the cops showed up, I'm trying to resurrect my grandmother. Sounds like a plan, So I don't know. So. Nothing to see here. Just move along. Move along, people. Nothing to see here. Okay. Now, this is going to be a really interesting topic because there's a lot of people on this next story. This has to do more with religion, and it kind of trips me out because I don't find this offensive at all. So this is going to be a great topic. I'll talk about. I can't wait to get everybody's. And I might have to bring Matt in on this one as far as his view and let me say the story first. So since we got only time goes fly. We only got like a little bit of time left. So it goes by so quick. Okay. So it says here, discount store chain in England Pulls controversial Ouija boards from shelves. And then it says down here in the story, it says Coast to Coast once more. I don't want to not give them credit. I want to say thank you to Coast to Coast for providing these stories for the show. It says in response to growing fury surrounding their decision on selling Ouija boards at an incredibly low price. I'm like, man, I might need to go to the, because Ouija boards are a little pricey over. I mean, and don't get me wrong, if you go to like, you get them for like $15 if you go down to like the Walmart, whatever it is. But if you want some like good old 1960 Ouija boards, I mean, they're a little more pricier, but I'm into, you know, they're a lot nicer. I'm still trying to get a few hands of 1900s one from like back in the day. But okay, so they said Poundland made headlines last week when it was discovered that the seasonal offerings for Halloween included a Ouija board. So this was during the time of Halloween before, this had to be like three or 4 weeks ago. And then it said the problematic product priced at me a pound. And if there's anyone there from England, or do you know how much a pound is considered to American?
Yeah, it's like $1.16 or
Really?
to our dollar.
$1.16 for a Ouija board. I would have.
No. What it is to the pound? I thought you said what.
Yeah.
Compared to a pound.
Well, how many? Well, yeah. So it says here that the price was a pound for a Ouija board. So how much is a pound? $1.16?
In American dollars, it would be like, yeah, $1.16.
Really? So $1 for a Ouija board?
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Then, so like, I guess this was like an uproar in England, and then they said it started concerning among people online who feared that children could easily get their hands on the cheap Ouija board. So they were worried about the children, you know, and so it says the Ouija board was a backlash, simply serving as some good publicity for Poundland this Halloween season. But I guess after a while, they just weren't going to sell them due to that fact and just turned the store down. So, well, the store just took them off the shelves and they were just done with this. So, for those enthusiasts as far as Ouija boards, you sure missed out in England when you had a chance to buy it for a pound. But no, I totally understand. You know, and the whole Ouija board situation, like when I hear about it, it's okay. So Crow says a pound of pork for $8.99. I don't think that's the same thing, Crow, but thank you for the thank you for the input. But no, like the Ouija board I think is overrated. That's my personal thing. I believe the Ouija board is overrated. Now, am I saying that things can't happen? No, I'm not saying that whatsoever. But I think it's a rarity that things can happen through a Ouija board. I don't think if you use the Ouija board, I mean, probability is everything, you know. But a lot of house cases I've ever been on, a lot of people that I talk to, they use a Ouija board once and they want it out of their house, and guess who gets a free Ouija board? Oh my. So I do. Are you guys okay? Can you hear me? Or what's wrong?
Some people are saying they can't hear us, the girls, at all.
Well, number one, we need to be talking into this.
Yeah, you guys like.
Where's your mic?
Okay,
there
yeah.
we go.
Yeah, you guys aren't talking into the mic. Here,
Testing, Deborah.
let me.
Testing.
Yeah, you're good. Here, let me turn you guys up over there. Now go ahead and talk over there.
Can you hear us now?
Yeah. I just had to turn you up on your guys' side. It's just because you use it in dual mic. But like I said, I think the Ouija board is way. Well, no, I won't say way. I think it's overrated. I really do. I think Ouija board is overrated.
I think so many people are afraid of the
Crow?
Ouija board.
Crow, if you want to hop on, let me know. I'll send a link to Matt. So, on.
Can we get Jinxie on? Another girl? Steven is Steven.
She inbox message. I could send the link out. So
The Ouija board. So many people are so afraid of them. It's like don't.
You got to talk into the mic when you
see. That's the problem.
Yeah, there you go. I hear you.
So many people are afraid of the Ouija board, right?
I don't get it.
So many like don't bring that in my house. Don't bring that in my house. And they were selling them as kids' toys.
Yeah.
Right.
When we were growing up, who didn't use the Ouija board?
Why are people so freaked out?
I don't know, Jackie. Do you know?
It's a Parker Brothers game.
I don't.
For sakes.
I don't have a Ouija board in my house.
I do.
And the main reason is because I actually feel like you're inviting things in. And I have children in my home, and that scares me. So I'm not interested in doing anything that I feel uncomfortable with.
Right. Yeah.
As far as a Ouija board, because I used it a lot as a kid. And what
I could tell.
What I do know is you have to let that spirit kind of go into you and through you and use so you are pretty much allowing yourself to be like a channel.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then you don't close it up. You don't, like you can say goodbye, but I don't think that, releases the roses or kicks out the spirits. Do you?
No, I don't.
And I think that's how a lot of these attachments are starting at young ages.
And the weird part about it is like, look, I work on spirit boxes all the time, and they say it's 3 times worse than the Ouija board, And I've been to locations, I've been to haunted locations. They're like, be sure you don't use any type of Ouija board. I'm like, okay, is it okay if I use my spirit box? Oh yeah, that's fine. You can bring your spirit box in. I'm like, okay, thanks guys. I appreciate it. But when it comes to a Ouija board, it's just like, no, we don't do that devil worshiping here. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm not trying to worship the devil. I'm just trying to.
I don't actually think it has anything to do with devil worshiping.
I swear, I've heard that before. I have heard that before, believe it or not.
I have heard that before too. But I do feel like you're opening a door and you're inviting stuff in.
Right.
And you don't know what you're inviting. You can ask anything. You can ask for anything.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But you don't know what you're going to get.
Right.
And here to speak on our representative of, from the representative of Ouija board chairman from Indiana, I have on the show, Matt Benton. Thank you for being with us. It's been a pleasure, for spending your time to go ahead and come on to talk to us about the Ouija board, especially being a professional Ouija board person. So what is your view on the Ouija board?
Well, my personal view is that why am I hearing myself talking?
We're all like that.
Really? Well then. My personal view on it is basically it is based off the person. If you're doing the session, it's based off the session. It's based off. I don't think it has anything to do with the cardboard. I think it has to do with people using it. Just like witchcraft. And it depends on the intent.
Now, I know with you with Devil's Hour Productions, you have Witchcraft Sundays. Does that compare anything to the Ouija board that you believe?
Wait, what was it? Devil's what? Devil's what?
I know that you Devil's Hour Productions has Witchcraft Sundays. Does that have anything to do with the Ouija board in your comparison as far as either or?
I don't think it's the same. Just one reason. There's people around the world that aren't involved in the paranormal. Don't know anything about it. They wake up at the specific time. Experiences certain.
And what time would that be, Mr. Benton?
3 or 3:33 or 3:33.
3:33. Isn't that something to where they say that the veil is thin, or something like that?
Basically, they say that's the time. That's the exact opposite time frame when Jesus Christ died at that time. At 3:33 or 3 o'clock at in the daytime. 30 and so o'clock at the devil in the daytime. the demons like to do things the exact opposite. The demons like to do the exact opposites. Like the mocking of the Trinity, for example. They like to do the mocking of the Trinity, for example. They like to do the opposites and stuff like that. So God, it's more.
I appreciate.
It's more of a mock.
Right, and I appreciate your input. And we also have another specialist that has dealt with the Ouija board, and I believe who has actually come through the Ouija board to grace us with his presence would be Mr. Crow Judas. Thank you for being on our show, Mr. Crow Judas. Hi, glad you made your way through the Ouija board. We're glad to have you.
I love Crow.
She just summoned him. Just summoned him.
Hi, Crow.
Crow Judas, he is a very opinionated person as far as occult items, and he specializes for the last, he's been for his enthusiastic remarks as far as occult and magic. So how do you feel about the Ouija board, Mr. Crow Judas?
I think it's second to Chutes and Ladders. It's second to Chutes and Ladders. I do believe it's pretty sexy. I do believe it's pretty. I do like the arrangement of the letters. Why
is there an echo?
Yeah, there's a big echo.
I think it's because your headphones are.
Echoing myself.
Yeah. I think it's someone over here has their.
I'm gonna take mine off and see the host.
Test.
Check.
Can you guys hear?
I hear myself. I can see myself. It's still echoing with us.
Testicles?
Check your computer to see if it's the volume's up on here. Oh no, I'm talking to Jackie real quick. Yeah.
Testing.
Over here is
Testing.
it's the computer. The volume needs to be all the way to, there we go.
Okay, I can't hear it all though.
But that's not
This is weird.
Can you hear us?
Don't know
Are
why
we echoing still?
I don't know why it's only Crow and I are echoing. Echoing.
Hello.
I think we're good now. Hi, Crow. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm hearing an echo. I can leave you with this.
You guys,
Better now? Is it better now?
is it better now?
Or is it still echoing?
Mine is.
Yeah, his is too. Yeah, mine is too.
It's really
And mine
bad.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Do they have
Since
their
the beginning of the show, it's been pretty
Only
bad.
us do. Only because you guys are fine. Because you guys are fine when it comes to no echoing.
I can hear it all double. Yeah, me too.
Maybe
Hey,
someone has
share
their
your
volume
screen
up
and
on your
unshare.
side.
Share your screen and unshare your screen. See
Okay.
if it's a glitch.
Matt or
See if it's a
Crow,
glitch.
Do you have your computer on?
Matt does.
What about my computer? What about my computer?
Turn the
Oh,
volume
okay,
down.
never mind. Oh, whoa. Oh, okay.
How about if I'll even mute my screen audio? How about that? Is it still glitching or?
Check.
Now it's saying it's just
Oh.
Matt and Crow.
Oh,
Check.
oh, we're not doing it anymore.
Sounds great now.
Yep.
Okay, good to go. Okay, good.
Perfect. Do you want them back? No, better.
Now we know what to do next time. It's a glitch, I guess.
So let's get back to Crow. What's your opinion on the Ouija board?
Honestly, I watched that movie Witchboard in 1986 with the guy from Days of Our Lives, and ever since then I've been pretty scared of Ouija boards. And also, but for real though, even if the Ouija board doesn't summon spirits, right? What if you're using the Ouija board, right? And by using the Ouija board, you're talking to yourself in an unconscious way, or what's the word I'm using for here? What if you're talking to yourself and you don't realize it? And by doing so, you open a door to your brain that wasn't open before, and now I'm seeing witches in the corner of my room. That's why I don't want to touch them.
Right.
Man, I wish I had those
Me neither,
gifts.
Crow.
Thank you. You're welcome. You're
I'm with
welcome.
Crow on that one.
You know,
And to show you what a Ouija board looks like, I would like to just for purposes. Can you grab that real quick? Thank you.
Leave it over there.
No, bring it over here. It's not. It's like, so people freak out when they even are residents or feel a Ouija board. So you leave the planchette there.
I am not a fan.
Hey,
This
Hey,
scares people. Like, this literally scares people from even like touching the.
oh my
touching it
gosh,
right
it's
now. So
that
we're-
cardboard.
I won't touch it.
Okay, I have
Actually,
a
it's
question.
a 1960s vintage version
So
that.
it's the wood one.
Oh yeah, it's very unique, very unique. So people freak
nice.
out. Hopefully, I'm not losing viewers, because sometimes they'll see it, but then some are intrigued. But just
Can I
wanna let
ask
you
a
know
question?
It's just a board. Go ahead.
You probably can't hear me, but ask Crow or Matt, like,
we can
what do
hear
they
you.
think about the
I just
first
took off
video
the-
with the feelers?
I can't hear her at all.
Ask
one?
Matt.
Yeah.
Ask
The part
Matt and
where-
Crow, or no, you can hear me.
But now, see, if we can't hear each other, but when I turn us off, we could hear Crow. But if I turn us on, then we're not going to be able to hear the guest. That's how it works. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so Matt or Crow, did you see the first video of the creepy crawler? I mean, those feelers that came from that entity that was peeking out. Did you guys see
No, I
that
didn't see
video?
that one. I wasn't in the chat yet.
Can you show it? I would love to get your opinion
I'll
on
redo.
that.
I'll redo it.
Why I
as
wanted
far
to
as
join in was during that part, was the debunking part, and then he just
okay,
ignored
so
me.
I didn't ignore you, man. I'm all like, I'm in the middle of a show, and bro, I'm like, I'm a guy. I cannot multitask for the love of me. I'm just like horse blinders for the rest of my life. That's the way it works. I'm sorry. So here, I'm going to play the video again. We're going to play so we're rewatching the security camera films Odd Entity. And here, let me throw my screen on. I'm going to have to throw the mic back on real quick. So I know it might echo, it might not echo. We'll find out.
Check.
We will
Nope,
go
not
through
echoing.
this
It's
one
not
more time.
echoing. Nope, not echoing. It's
Okay,
not echoing.
here we go.
Oh, never mind. It is. Oh, never mind. It is.
In this video, we have footage of this entity that pops his head around the corner. So here, let's take a look at the video and we'll talk about it afterwards. On first glance of this footage, it is easy to think that this is just somebody looking out of the room and then closing the door behind him. But when you look closely at this entity, you can see that this entity doesn't have hands. It has something like tentacles, black tentacles. Now,
Oh,
the
no, it's
witness
into
states
hentai. Oh, no,
that
it's
there's
into
nobody
hentai.
in the home but her and her small baby. So what's alarming is this thing looks out to make sure
Let's see,
that
like
there's
these
nobody
tentacles in
around
like
and then
this
closes the
area.
door
Right
behind
here,
it.
see those?
I say,
Can you
hey,
send the video to me
you need
because
get
you
somebody-
send the
right
video
now
to me
it's
very
house.
pixelated. Right now
You
it's
need
very
to
pixelated.
But guys, look at this footage. Make of it what you will. And until next time, stay blessed.
For some reason, when you're streaming it right now, it's
Yeah.
pixelated. We're streaming it
I'll
right
play
now,
for
it's
the-
pixelated.
Oh, sorry, I'm trying to do my best.
It's pixelated to us too.
Yeah, it's a stream.
stop it right in the
Yeah,
beginning.
In this
it's a
video, We
stream.
have footage of this entity.
Can you see it, or is it still pixelated?
So here, let's take a look at the video, and we'll talk about it afterwards.
Right there. Right there.
Okay, yeah, see something. Okay, yeah, see something.
Glance of this footage, it is easy to think that this is just somebody looking out of the room and then closing the door behind them. But look closely, you can see that this entity doesn't have hands. It has something like,
like
tentacles,
roots growing.
black
Like
tentacles.
roots.
Now the witness states that there's nobody in the home but her and her small baby.
Take my strong
So
hand.
what's alarming is this thing looks out
Were
to
they
make
able to
sure that
see?
there's nobody around and then closes
It's okay, I
the door
found the
behind
video.
her. I
It's
say,
okay, I
lady,
found the video.
You need to get somebody in the house or you need to leave. But guys, look at this footage. Give it what you until next day blessed and keep safe.
So my question is if you got like hands like that, how are you able to close them behind you? Like, I'd be like, I'm not trying to bust a finger. I'm not trying to bust one of my demonic fingers for.
Let's close the door.
So, man, I don't
I mean,
know.
what are those?
Hold on,
Because
one
those
second,
are,
one second.
that is exactly what they described
hold
at the
on, one
Goldfield
second.
High School.
Yeah.
And it's creepy crawlers, and those fingers come around the door, and they can crawl on the wall.
I've seen that.
I need some
Yeah,
hands
what-
like that.
What is it?
I don't know.
From what I see, that looks pretty creepy. I mean,
From what I
my
see,
monitor's
it looks
very
pretty
dark.
creepy.
I mean, my monitor's very dark, but it looked pretty.
Anybody out there know what that is?
Okay, so it's too hard to tell because it's not close enough because it's not enough to see if it's real or fake. I think anyone could pause it. And the reason why you could actually close the door, not with the hand, you can do your or anything to close the door.
Okay, all right, Matt. Just because you got berms and you use your elbows all the time doesn't mean that demonic entities are going to go close the door with their elbows. Okay.
I don't know. It could be real too. I don't know. It could be real too. I don't know. It's because how far it is exclusive. Because how far it is. Even on the original video. Because I have the original video now.
Echo.
So-
Echo.
Yeah, turn off the echo.
I'm hearing
Yeah,
it.
turn off the echo.
Oh, are we doing that again? God, hold on. Let me try to turn off. Okay, how about now? Is it my share screen again?
My thing is this: how do you hold a $5 foot long with those things? That's
That's all that Crow cares about in this very. Actually, hold on. Okay, now this looks.
I know.
Now. This looks paranormal now.
I know
why?
Matt could take a foot long. So
This looks paranormal now
3
because
bites.
you're gonna notice the eyes glowing.
You're looking like
Human
cone
eyes-
heads.
You're interrupting me, Rocky.
I apologize for interrupting you on my show.
Booyah.
My bad.
But Rocky, look at the footage on your original footage. You're gonna see his eyes glow. Human eyes do not do
Right.
that. They're not
Really?
reflective like animals. So yeah, that's interesting.
Am I on? Can you hear me? Crows
Whoa.
do.
That is cool.
Boom.
Crow's eyes glows.
We love Crow.
Proved you wrong, Matt.
So what's
Wait,
the
what?
verdict on the tentacles? What's the verdict on the tentacles, or was it hard for you guys to see?
So do you-
Now that
so-
I saw the eyes glowing, I think it might be paranormal.
I mean, but why would they close the door? That's what I don't get. And you hear the door close.
Polite.
Well, I just want to say thank you to the polite demon that actually made that video to show that demons do have
Why does it
etiquette.
have to be a demon?
Everything's
Because
a demon,
Magic's a
apparently. Because,
We
And
got
of course it is.
we got polite demons just closing doors around the house. You know,
It's a
at least
joke.
it's nice. So, yeah.
hey, if Zach Vegas was
Oh.
investigating it, it would automatically be a demon.
Yeah. I think it's the vibration. It's like a static or like a static energy that's able to just.
So, were you talking? You're talking about vibrators, or?
That's another show. That's another night.
That's for another show.
Oh, that's another.
The midnight
oh,
show.
That's the extended version.
That's the extended version.
Oh, just making sure.
Catch us on that later.
Oh wow.
That's it. I think it's legit.
It's,
That's pretty cool.
It's scary being in this room with these 3 women. I just want to throw that out there.
You don't even want to know.
He needs to be
I'm in
afraid.
a corner.
Really afraid.
He's scared.
I'm in a
He's
corner.
Very scared.
afraid.
I wonder
Okay.
how the whole day went like that.
Oh my god.
There's a lot of estrogen in this
Oh
room.
my god.
Scaring me.
Don't
I
worry.
thought I was
I'll
bad
see you soon, Rocky.
until I started hanging around with them. You think my jokes are bad? Thought my jokes are dirty.
Well, guys, I'll be seeing you guys
Tell
in
me.
December, right? So, December.
Yeah,
at
yeah,
the end.
definitely. Yeah, we'll see. We'll come hang out, and we'll go investigate, man.
Yes, and just the two of us will be
Definitely.
enough testosterone to overpower the estrogen.
I'm telling you, I'm a one man. I don't know how long I'm going to
I
last on
highly
this
doubt-
show.
Now we need to
I can only do so much.
Oh, check this out, look.
But
Oh man. Okay, so I get opening cabinet. Demons like to kill. Wait, what's this? Demons like to kill people. It's what they do. It's their job. And then of course Jason writes
They do a horrible
his
job, then.
T-shirt.
hey, what happened to our girl Jinxie? We're trying to get Jinxie on here.
Oh, she said she'd probably be able to do it next week.
Oh, okay, next time. Just little heads up. Jinxie was
That's a
on
good
the
idea.
Vegas Rocks show with another.
Yeah, Frank, we sort of have something in the works.
Oh,
so
really? That's actually a really good
we'll
idea.
talk about that later.
I'm getting thrown off this goddamn show. They're starting.
Who needs you?
I know, right? I know, right? I feel useless around here. God, I got a shirt. All right, so man, our times. We got two more.
Going to jump on and show us of their new Spirit app.
Oh well, unfortunately, Carissa, she hit me up. I guess she had some things to take care of, but she's going to be able to come on another time as well, and to talk about the new Chill Seekers app, the new things going on with Chill Seekers.
Is it ready? Is it out there for people to purchase?
Well, it's still in the test right now, and working on it. But yeah, it's going to be out soon. And it's, from what I heard from Keith, it's a really, really good type of communication. I can't wait to see what I get to be one of the beta testers, so that's good. But anyway, guys, we're here at 8:14. Matt, do you want to shoot out your plugs before we get out of here?
All I have to say, Devil's Hour Productions on YouTube. We're almost to 5,000 subscribers, so please go subscribe. And also, Sir Spooks will be putting out a video pretty soon from the channel, so that'll be cool.
Yeah. And Crow Judas, can you want to shoot out your plugs real quick?
Wendy's has a 2 for $5 special going on right now. You get a spicy chicken sandwich, a piece nugget, or the dang single right now. No, just Crow Judas Facebook, YouTube.
And here's Crow Judas' OnlyFans. It's coming up now.
No, Matt. No.
Oh man. He's like, only for me.
And then if you guys are following us on YouTube, we just started the channel. I'm going to have some moderators, and we're definitely going to be a future moderator for it. I appreciate that for looking out. I'm still working on trying to figure out YouTube. But yeah, we got the channel #HauntedAF for the channel. If you joined us tonight, you'd like to go subscribe there. Also, you can find us on RU Media Network, #HauntedAF on Facebook, and also Paranormal on Air. And that is going to do it for tonight. I want to say thank you for RU Media Network for continuing to let us have our show every week. And we're going to be here next week, same time, same channel, 7:15 Pacific Standard Time, where we are going to have a bunch of new subs for next week's stuff. So, you guys got anything before we
don't forget to see us Tuesday night, 7 o'clock, Paranormal on Air, the Rockin' Angels.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Rockin' Angels.
God,
that's going to be coming out on Paranormal.
That actually works. That's funny.
As well as something new we have coming up. We'll keep you posted on that.
Something raw.
I feel like I'm married to all of them.
Something
like
raw and
they
real.
demand everything, and I don't get anything else. So. Pretty much how it works around here. All right, guys. Just thanks again. And always remember, happy haunting. And if you do want to prop yourself a Haunted AF shirt at http hauntedaf.io is the website. And take care, everyone.
Bye.
Toodles.